How's it going, guys? Nathan's MRE, and today we have a little different ration. We have a first strike ration. This is a 24-hour ration, mini number 4, and you can see around the front it has the manufacture date of 5259, so the 259th day of 2015. It's a massive ration. It's almost 5 pounds. There is a ton of food in here. This mini number 4 on the back, it shows the contents. It says filled cinnamon bun. I'm sure you can see that before I just go rambling off. Filled cinnamon bun, filled wrap Mexican beef, a chicken barbecue, applesauce, cheese spread, jalapeno, snack bread, FSR mocha, raisins, energy gel, mixed berry, snack, pretzel cheddar, nut raisin mix type 1, hot sauce, beverage. This says 2 beverages. Turkey snack, which I think is turkey jerky. Caffeinated gum, cinnamon, reclosable bag, spoon, accessory pack A. And this one is made by Ameriqual Group LLC, Evansville, Indiana. So this is the first strike ration I've ever done. A lot of you guys requested this, so one popped up on the old eBay, so we sniped her off for a good price. I don't remember what we paid for this. I think it was $13, something like that, free shipping. So without further ado, let's rip it open and see what's inside. I'll go ahead and dump her out of the bag first. It's just a huge amount of stuff. Chuck that off to the side. We have our bags here, Ziploc, I guess for trash or for food storage. Obviously, you're not going to get all this in one sitting. And it smells good. It smells like cinnamon. I guess it's the gum. And this guy here, we have chicken breast of barbecue sauce. And it's not a sandwich. It's just a package. We have our applesauce, which is cinnamon applesauce. And this has a manufacture date of 5227 and 4.5 ounces. All right. We have our nut raisin mix. Expiration on that's 5177. So also that's pretty fresh. We have our raisins osmotic. You know, I don't know what osmotic means, but it is what it is. And here we have our wheat snack bread. And you've seen these before. Wheat snack bread, just you'll see here in a little bit. We have cheese-filled pretzels. And we've had these before. These are pretty good. It's almost like combos, or it is combos. Then we have our cheese spread with jalapenos. It feels like it's pretty good shape. We have our MRE issued spoon. We have, what is this guy here? It says chocolate flavor. Some kind of bar. I'll probably help you flip it around, huh? Our first strike bar, chocolate flavor. And it's stamped 5246. We have our accessory pack A. We'll get to that here in a minute. And we have our Bridgeford. This is Mexican style. So this is beef and Mexican style spices, I'm sorry. A little bit off today. A little bit tired today, guys. So bear with me on that. We have our mixed berry energy gel. Pretty big pack of it, actually, 2.1 ounces. We have our cinnamon bun, our shelf stable. We have our beverage-based powdered grape. And from having this style in the middle cold weather, this should have the fizz in it. These are actually pretty decent. And we have our turkey nuggets, which I believe, what I read is like a turkey jerky. That's the way it feels. We have another beverage powdered grape. That's cool. Then we have a energy gum. And it says from AmazonMilitaryGum.com. Doesn't really say cinnamon right here in the corner. You barely see it. It's real small. And then we have our pepper sauce. which I would think could be Frank's or Tabasco, but it's not. Then we have our card that told everything that was in it. Let's go ahead and open up our accessory pack here, and that is stamped 5230. I'll rip that off. 2 moist towelettes, a piece of cardboard in there. We have non-dairy coffee creamer, TP for your bunghole, 3 moist towelettes. We have our other cinnamon gum here. So quite a bit of gum in this one. Pack of sugar, iodized salt, coffee instant type 3, and a pack of the brown matches. And that is everything in this pack. Quite a monumental amount of stuff you can see there. So let's go ahead and start plating some of it up. Alright, so I'm sorting through the mountain of stuff here. And our tray's clearly not going to be big enough, so we'll go until we run out of space. Might have to grab a plate or something else to finish up the meal on. And we're going to try to make this a little bit quick. We're not going to make an hour video today, so we're going to breeze through it pretty quickly. We have a wheat snack bread. Let's go ahead and rip that out of here. And I don't see a little Pakistan inside. Suck the moisture out. Let's put that right there. I'll start making a pile next to us, our wrappers. And then we'll do the turkey nuggets. Got our double packed, huh? Smells smoky already. I haven't even opened it up yet. We're gonna have to see her grab her knife. That's some really tough plastic. Hold on. Got our trusty razor knife out. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of that action. Pretty strong teriyaki smell coming out of it. Some pretty tough plastic, even with the razor knife. Ooh, pretty strong. We'll go ahead and put that right there. Kind of looks like dog poop, but I'm sure it'll taste a lot better than dog poop. Not that I've been eating dog poop, but get my drift. We have our cinnamon bun, shelf stable. Tell you what, it hurt my left wrist. I don't know if I told you guys this or not. I actually snapped that wrist a while back. You see the scar from there to there. That was about 2 years ago. I was walking out my house and there was ice. And I slipped and I snapped it. And it was actually facing backwards. It broke both bones totally in two. We had a deep snow that year with ice on glaze on top of it, and I fell with my hand under me and snapped it, and it was pretty gruesome, pretty rough, and it still is not right by any means. So we're going to go ahead and get our cinnamon bun out here, and we'll put him right there. A little piece fell out. That smells really good. It smells really strong, like cinnamon. Really good. Let's see, so that's our drink. And we're going to go down through here, and this is our Mexican beef. And there's no ration heater in here, but all these little sandwiches stuff, I mean, I guess you could heat them up. You just don't really need to. The only thing you need to heat up is your coffee. Let's go ahead and crank this guy open. It's literally like a little burrito. It's kind of cool. We don't need that. It smells a little funky. It smells a little bit like preservatives. You can see it has a piece of cheese stuck on top. But overall, really cool. It's actually two of them the way it looks. I'd like to rip that apart. Yeah, it's like going to Taco Bell. About the same thickness on the tacos too, huh? So let's go ahead and put those up there, just like that. Get rid of that. And we have our First Strike bar chocolate. Go and crank that guy open. There it is. Smells super strong like chocolate. And then we have some raisins. I'm not sure here what we're going to do with these raisins. I think we'll put them in the, over here in the utensil holder maybe. We're quickly running out of room. Smell pretty good. They're nice and fresh. There we go. Pretty big raisins, almost like, you know, like small dried prunes. Throw that over there out of the way. And we have our nut raisin mix. Let's go ahead and throw that. Let me see what I got left over here. I have a ton of food left over. We'll do some nut raisin mix and our cheese pretzels all in the same tray here. And then we're just down to our cheese spread, which I'll go on the bread. Okay, it should work out. If it don't, we'll make it work out. It smells more like, I don't know, almost like a fruit. I guess it's the walnuts and stuff in it. It has walnuts and, where's the list at on this bad boy? It's made by Transpacker Services Corporation, Brooklyn, New York. It does not say. It just says nut mix. Oh, here we go. Ingredients: peanuts, raisins, walnuts, almonds, filberts. I don't know what the hell a filbert is. Codeine, alcohol. Alcohol SDA 35A. I guess that's preservative. I don't know. It sounds scary. Corn protein, partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, cottonseed soybean oil, glycerin, citric acid, BHA, and BHT. And serving size is 56 grams, 310 calories. Calories from fat, 220. Oh. Now I'm kind of curious here. Where is our Mexican beef at? Mexican beef. That was serving size 2 wraps, obviously. Servings per container 1. Okay, so both of them is considered 1 serving. And that is 370 calories. And calories from fat is 80. I ripped it right down the middle of it. So the trans fat is 9 grams. Let me see here. Where's the protein? Protein is 18 grams. So that's pretty decent on the protein, for sure. So let me see here. We'll have to get some water in a glass. There's applesauce. And let's go into your cheese-filled pretzels. Cheese-filled pretzels. 240 calories. One pack is 1 serving. And then our protein is only 4 grams, which 4 grams isn't bad for pretzels. I mean, what the hell, you know? Can't expect everything. I won't put all of them in there. Well, let's go and put all of them in there. And that's all of them. So not a lot. So actually, it's pretty good on the protein. Now this guy here, I think we might go ahead and heat him up a little bit. Even though, you know, there's no ration heater in it. We'll just go ahead and put it on the tray. There's no heater with it, so it's for sure meant to eat cold or hot. Go ahead and put that off to the side since it got barbecue sauce on it now. And right away, super, super, super strong preservative smell. So it actually might be better if we didn't heat it up. which chicken is kind of it's a pretty unstable item to have an MRE, especially just a whole piece of chicken breast. You know, processed chicken, maybe not. Big slab out of there, taste it. I don't know, it tastes like much, to be honest with you. The sauce doesn't, at least. But we'll sort that out here in a little bit. So we have our Zapple sauce, we have our mixed berry gel left. I think our mixed berry gel, maybe we'll do this. We're going to snap this bread in half. And we're going to do some of our mixed berry gel. Holy crap. Has a notch on the side, but it's way down low, so maybe we don't want to rip it open that big. And a lot of guys say these are for just squirting in your mouth, not putting on the bread. But I put it on the bread. Try not to squeeze it and have it blow up all over me here. There we go. All right, it's like neon strawberry colored, neon red. Maybe we'll set that up right there. And then our cheese spread, we'll knead this for a couple seconds and come back. All right, got our cheese spread kneaded. Put that over here out of the way. We just slapped the corner of it off. And we're just gonna give this a good old, looks good, doesn't look nasty and dry and brown looking. We'll just kind of put a big old turd on there. And we'll stack him up right there. And somewhere around here, we'll search and we have a bowl, which we're going to put the Zapple sauce in. Knead it up pretty good. Has a little rip thing at the top. We're going to rip it off. Feel like a little baby. I could barely rip any of this stuff off. Go ahead and squeeze that out like a big tube of toothpaste. That's one thing in the older rations that does not hold up is the applesauce. That's some pretty scary ones in the past, especially in that case I got from '87. Had applesauce in a lot of those, and at that point in time it was pretty much not black, but it was very dark. Looks something like those raisins. Okay, so there's the Zapple sauce. Let me go ahead and pull this. Well, we'll leave it right there for right now. We're gonna go ahead and do our drink real quick. All right. So we have our beverage-based powdered grape. We're going to go ahead and mix it up in this guy, and then we're going to dump it in a glass so you can see a little better. So let's go ahead and rip the top of this guy off. We'll get him opened up. And powder's about up to right there. So not a huge amount of powder, but it smells really good. Let's go ahead and get our water opened up, and we'll dump that in and give it a shake. And it has a line here on the top of the bag. We're going to fill it full of water up to that line, hopefully without spilling it. A little bit hard to see. We're getting pretty close. All right, there, we're gonna go ahead and zip the Ziploc back on the top. We'll fold this over once or twice just to make sure it don't leak out. And we're just gonna give it a good shake. I'll leave that set there just for a little bit, let it reconstitute, and we'll be back. All right, so we have our glass here. Open our bag up. And it's like it probably needs to set a little bit longer. It's still got a bunch of foamy crap. I don't know if you can see that or not in the bottom. So we'll give it just a little bit here and come back. So just give it 5 minutes and it looks pretty good now. Let's go ahead and attempt to dump this in the glass without just pouring it all over the place. Seems risky. Alright, it's all not going to fit in the glass. Still got a pretty fair amount in the bottom of it. So we'll zip that back up, set that off to the side so we don't spill it. And I think it should be it. So a nice dark color to it. Very nice grape smell to it. So I'll go ahead and pull this guy back over here a little bit. Maybe a little something like that. That up there. That up there. And I think we did her, guys. I think we got her all in one tray. And it's quite a lot of food, so let's go ahead and start tasting it and see how it is. I think we'll just leave the coffee out for right now. You guys know what coffee looks like, and maybe we'll save that for something else or somebody else. I have friends that are very interested in these meals and like to try different coffees, so maybe we'll just give that to them. We'll keep our pepper sauce on standby. We'll definitely try that out here in a minute. Let's get our MRE spoon out. All right. And let's just go in for the craziest thing first. It's gonna be this chicken. Smells. It looks real, but it doesn't smell real. It smells like it's highly preservative. Doesn't really taste bad. I've had worse. It doesn't taste as bad as what it smells. Of course, I didn't heat it up either, so that very well could be a situation. All right. Give a little bit of this hot sauce, though, because hot sauce makes everything better. Maybe we'll just kind of set him right there. The only thing I can really smell is that cinnamon bun, to be honest with you. Hot sauce is pretty mild. I really thought it'd be more like a Tabasco, which is what they should have done to it. People think it may not be that bad, but it's definitely not a super hot sauce. I'm gonna try some of this apple sauce and see what that's all about. It smells good. Tastes really good. Doesn't taste weird or funky. It tastes normal. Normal sometimes it's hard to find in MRE, but that's actually really good. Now over time that may not end up faring out so well, but as of right now, it tastes really good. I'll set that right there for right now. Go ahead and test our pretzels out here. Good. If you ever had combos, that's pretty much what that is. Our nut mix. Let's go ahead and get on a spoon. There's pecans and raisins, a little bit of everything in there. I would say that the walnuts are definitely the prominent flavor in that. Let's go ahead and try our mixed berry gel before it runs off the bread here. Not really a big fan of that. I just got a bag of Japanese candy off eBay, and has some very artificial, very nasty flavors in it. I was eating those yesterday, and after eating those, that stuff reminds me a lot of that. Definitely not my thing. The bread's good, though. The bread's not real super dry. And speaking of the bread, let's go ahead and try some of our jalapeno cheese here. Jalapeno cheese is definitely a lot better than that stuff is. Like I said, this is probably just made to squirt in your mouth as you're walking. But, you know, I don't know. It kind of tastes like plastic to me. Nice jalapeno flavor to that. A little bit of spice at the end. And we're going to go ahead and try one of our Mexican beef tacos here. A lot of meat in it, like taco meat. Don't taste bad. Probably definitely blast that in the microwave though, before we finish it. We're gonna try our cinnamon bun. It's basically like a snack bread with cinnamon in it. Huh, not as much as I thought there would be in the middle. It smells really good though. Not bad. As much as cinnamon smell that had, you think it'd be real flavorful, but it's not. It's kind of bland actually. That being said, though, if you're in the field, you'd be damn glad to have that. So, let's go ahead and try our piece of turkey nugget jerky. Looks like it's definitely been squeezed out of a tube somewhere. Not bad. Definitely heavy on the teriyaki, that's for sure. Overall, it's pretty decent, though. It's really not bad at all. Try our raisins. Our raisins look pretty soft. Not bad, really. Overall, it's actually pretty decent. Probably some of the better raisins I've had. And then we'll try our chocolate bar, our First Strike chocolate bar. Break a chunk off of this. It smells like super, almost like a mocha, but it's not the mocha. They do make these in mocha. This isn't it. Not bad. Go ahead and crank open our, before I crank that open, let's go ahead and hit the grape drink. Tastes good, but it's not fizzy like some of those are, like the orange one we had in the cold weather ration. And we're going to finish this off with some of the energy gum. Just kind of a big slab of gum, really. Kind of weird. Holy. Definitely like a real perfumey cinnamon type flavor to it. That's it, guys. That's all for the First Strike ration, mini number 4 from 2015. Thanks for watching.